morning. I am down in REHOBOTH, getting ready for a show. Yeah. I'm currently in my hotel room and trying to get situated and get everything ready. I'm at First State Brewing this morning, which is going to be very fun. We got in yesterday and it was just rainy and gross. So like we were going to go walk the boardwalk for a while and that just was not it. So I'll use that. So here I am. Ta-da! Comments there. It's 8:30 in the morning and I'm putting on drag. What have I done with my life? How's it going? Ooh, I should have, let's have that going. So who's here? Who just popped in? I saw someone. I will say I'm in my favorite motel down in REHOBOTH right now, the Anchorage. So if you're ever thinking about coming to REHOBOTH, this is the motel to stay in. Pretty nice. Who's out there? Who's watching? What's going on? The boyfriend just ran to Royal Farms to grab food, which was nice. You know what? I'm gonna put it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. Why not? It's become a tradition. You have to get Royal Farms while you're down in REHOBOTH. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. But yeah. Morning, Jess. How are you? Woke up nice and early and shaved. It's a lovely day for a sold-out show. The show starts at noon, but I wanted to get ready nice and early. I am good. We actually went and got food at First State Brewing last night. Met up with JDP and a friend and, got to see the venue. It's a really cute venue. But yeah. The food was really good too. I got, what was it? It was coconut shrimp with lemon sauce, and it was delightful. And the shrimp were huge. Like, I couldn't finish it. The shrimp were so big. I was going to start getting ready at 9, and then I thought, wait a minute, we have to check out at 11, so I didn't want to drag my feet too much. But yeah, definitely check it out sometime. It is a great little place. Everybody was so nice. Um, we were chatting with, I think she was the manager. Um, and she was just telling us how like they've wanted to do something like that for a while because they have entertainment all the time. And they were like, we need a drag show here. So chatted with Shady P, got it all put together. Like I said, today is sold out, so things are moving in the right direction. Who else is watching? I'm seeing people pop in, but I can't tell who it is. Hello, Victoria. How are you? Finishing my paint for brunch. Nice. Brunch gigs are great, but getting ready at, you know, super early in the morning, that's that's an endurance test right there. I bet. I've been enjoying a new highlighter, and I went to order more of it yesterday. Can't find it anywhere. Wet and Wild porcelain. Like one would think that would not be tough to find. However, surprise. They really are. Like, and order them from the Wet and Wild site because they're so much cheaper. Um, I looked for them on Amazon and they were like $15 each. Wet and Wild site, $6 each. So yeah, but no porcelain. I was turned on to the Wet n Wild concealers by Cali Couture. Because as a theater kid, I was using Miron for the longest time, and Miron got pretty expensive as well. I still have some Miron for whenever I wear my breastplate, which is not very often. But yeah, prices just skyrocketed. Need to try some more Wet n Wild. I use their liquid foundation. I should try that. I've always been hesitant to use a liquid foundation just because of what I use it for. I guess I can share. This hasn't been posted publicly yet, but I have been working very diligently on the poster for the Pride Festival of Central Pennsylvania pageant, and finally got it done. Haven't had a chance to send it off yet, but little teaser right here. This is what the poster will look like. We're celebrating 30 years of that legacy. It will be the step down for Enigma, who is our current Central Pennsylvania Pride Ambassador, Pride Festival of Central PA Ambassador. There's been an ongoing inconsistency with the actual title, so we're trying to make it consistent across the board. Since it is Pride Festival of Central Pennsylvania, the fact that the title was listed as Central Pennsylvania Pride, just a little confusing. But that was the poster. We've got 30 years of formers that are going to be there. And this is the first one where there are 30 years of formers. As our very first title holder is celebrating her 30th anniversary. To be my incredible Mama Poison. So it's gonna be fun. You like the little frames? Good, because they took some work. I had that premise for the poster a while ago and was trying to figure out how to make it work because I'm not going to go to AI to do posters. Like, we're in that era. Like, Pride posters should not be done through AI. Simple as that. We're in the arts. We have talented people around us. We have people who know what they're doing. Like, entertainment should not lean on AI. It's funny, I was working on new stuff for my Ren Fair show, and I was like, AI would make this so much easier, but I refuse. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put the work in. I don't need a shortcut. God, I would love one. But same. Hi Paris, how are you? Um, yeah, we don't need to do it. You know, it makes some things easier, sure, but like, I don't need to destroy the planet to make things easier. I can do that just fine with my drag. I'm also very excited. I've reached a point where I can bump my hair again for drag. So now that summer's coming around, I'm not going to have to be like fully wigged, which is great. Paris, I was happy to see you pop in to watch the last episode of Inside the Drag Closet with Lexi. Full disclosure, we hung out with her for like a half an hour after the show. It was delightful. She's good people. She was fun. Very sweet, very down to earth. And I think that's something, the girls need. Like, they need to be grounded. Because I think for a long time, some of them are getting a little full of themselves. And I think, you know, producers and even Michelle has started calling them out for it. Um, which is good. Like, they're not doing anything that the local girls aren't doing within reason. Like, Jace has obviously got a Broadway career. Some of them like have really skyrocketed. But, you know, when it comes down to like gigs and stuff, they're doing what we're doing. Like, they just happen to be liked by a producer. So like I said on the show last week, like that was my realization. I may not be what they're looking for, but I'm what I'm looking for. So I like my drag. It's pretty silly. So I need to watch these again. Yeah. So what's everybody else up to today? My boyfriend, there's the water heater. Oh, that sounds delightful. What? Oh, gotcha.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You think
How do I paint my non-dominant hand with nail polish? You just sit there and you focus and you swear a lot. And on the third try, it looks fine. No, I just go slow. Today's gonna be fun. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling like maybe doing. What? So I have this nice little logo that's covering that comment, and I don't know why. I have a $sign covering it for some reason. Doing a mug later for funsies. I'm gonna assume it says mug. Do it. That's honestly, I wish I did that more, but with the podcast, I'm like, I get to do all the fun faces I want to. And then they're always out there for the public to see. Yay. Actually try to face for because you need the money. Valid. I tried a new face for the steampunk event I did a couple weeks ago, which was a lot of fun. I was at Telltale Steampunk. Actually, that was last weekend. Good God, schedule. Wonderful little steampunk event that was held in New York, PA. They did an Alice in Wonderland theme, and I was the White Queen. So yeah, I've been toying with just new products mostly. My new Davis eyeliner set, which is amazing. Here, look quick. That blue. Oh yeah, go to bed. Amethyst, emerald, diamond. Don't tell me how to live my life. Put some makeup on, ma'am. Go to bed. Boo. Ma'am, you have a show in a few hours. Try throwing some makeup on. Treat yourself. You're going to be seen in public. Think of what the people might say. I don't want to. Same. Amethyst has been busting her butt this week, like between doing gigs and moving. Like, you, madam, are a glutton for punishment, but also a superhero. So you'll be there tomorrow. Ah. All right. Well, the audience is going to be there today, so send help. Girl. There is help. It's called a GoFundMe. Although I will have to say, like, you are really busting your butt, getting gigs and just working. I'm a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. Granted, my schedule is nuts, so like every time I get jealous, I have to be like, Jake, you've got a lot on your plate too. Shut up. And I'm working on a new brunch gig, so can't really say anything more than that because right now it is just in the, hey, this is a fun idea. We should make this happen. It'll be based out of Lancaster. Yep. I wish I could say more about it, but there really is such more than it used to be. Oh yeah. Three times this morning is. Ma'am, did you mean to type that? I hate when the trolls type random stuff. I will say I'm very pleased that Inside the Dry Closet has not had any random trolls saying nonsense lately, except for Trixie DeFlair. But yeah, she knows what she's doing. Okay. Let's use this stencil today. Drink some tea. Start a support group for people who've been personally offended. If you have been offended by Trixie DeFlair, you may be entitled to financial compensation. I don't know why that's become my favorite go-to joke lately, but it works. Very light eyebrow. I'm doing dark eyebrows today, but those crap give me the ick. I mean, that's valid. Today we're doing a lot of purple. Just use the brush pen. I love a purple eye too. I haven't done one in a while, so today I was like, yeah, let's get back to some purple. Today's gonna be purple and orange. Let's use that brush. Right, I like purple and orange are the two colors that make me feel like jade. Because I did green for the longest time, obviously. And then, well, the podcast started and I couldn't wear any green. Your colors are pink and pink. They're two different kinds of pink. One is much darker than the other. Our reception hall has been coated in Pepto-Bismol. God, that's such a good movie. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that in this bathroom lighting. A purple and green moment. Oh, yeah. And it's funny to think we've been doing Inside the Dry Closet for so long that I've purged most of the green from my wardrobe. A little more pink up in the eye. To quote Margaret Cho, drag queens go through a lot. They have to fight everything. They have to fight homophobia. They have to fight sexism. They have to fight pink eye. I'm gonna do a bit of orange up there. Brighter orange than that. Anita Dixon in front of my salad. Aaron. Sometimes they fight on the chessboard. Valid. So valid. I'm very happy that my final fight on the New Jersey chessboard was with you, Aaron. That fight was amazing. And speaking of pink eye, here comes Anita Dixon. That. Ooh, thank you, Bo. We were talking about you last night, by the way. The spoon. Brought the spoon back because I've been toying with ideas. When am I coming back to the sunshine? We are looking at taking a trip down at some point. Not quite certain when that's going to be. The goal is December again. Take a look at some places. Nothing really, nothing really set in stone yet, but you know, we've found a few we like. But yeah, let's do the lighter one there. But yeah, we've kind of narrowed it down. We just have to see what our actual like options will be. Absolutely. Right now, our biggest debate is, do we fly down and rent a car or do we drive down? Not quite sure where we're going to land on that. Split the trip. Oh, yeah, definitely. Did that drive a number of times and not one you want to do all in one shot. Granted, every time I've done it, like got a hotel room driving down and then just did a straight shot back home. The intention was to get a hotel room on the way home and then just got to Virginia and like, now we're just gonna power through. Broke out my little palette from the lip bar using cashing checks. I love this because my favorite contour color was called Making Bets, but they don't make a big like palette of it, so I burned through it so fast. But oh, the drive is definitely beautiful. I remember driving home once and we were just up in the mountains. We did a detour, I think it was the honeymoon. We went through Atlanta and then up and just in the mountains, beautiful. Granted, over the last 2 years, I've gotten better about flying, so yeah, 14-hour drive versus 2.5-hour flight. Isn't his birthday today? I gotta send a text message. Nice. 37. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure, Jan. Eyeliner is fun. I've been avoiding using my Miron lately. Um, it's melted the case that came on it. Granted, I've had this for a long time, but I'm like, why did the plastic melt on this? I'm concerned. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do a little science experiment. Didn't go the way I thought it would, but that's okay. Happy birthday, ma'am. Hope it's going well. I really like these eyeliners. They're pretty great. And my lip color is sitting on the dining room table at home. But that's okay. I have a bunch of extras. I can make them up. It's not the end of the world. I keep doing that, and it's fine because that way I have enough for Jersey. Which is in less than a month. I've added new facets to my show this year, so I'm excited about that, but I keep forgetting how right around the corner it is. know it. That's what I lipped my lines with the other day. Lined my lips with the other day, and I really liked it. I have some Kylie, but I don't want to use that because it legit dyes my lips. And that's not what we're going for. A very nice person at a show gifted me some Mary Kay. They were a Mary Kay consultant, and while the gesture was really nice, it doesn't do what I need it to do. It doesn't cover enough. Why do I have two of these? Surprise me or Jordy? We're gonna do surprise me. Hopefully having a layer of something else will make it not stain my lips so much, but if it does, it does. Also, the whole time we've been getting ready, I've had a song stuck in my head. So if you want to know the internal playlist right now, look up Hell by Squirrel Nut Zippers. It's so true. We actually, for the podcast, got contacted by a Mary Kay consultant once who was like, hey, can we do a partnership? And I was like, you know what? That's a fun idea. You know, we have to do our faces with Mary Kay for a night. And we talked about it a little bit, and she was giving me like prices and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, I'm advertising for you. Like, why am I purchasing stuff, especially if I don't think I'm going to use it again? And she was like, well, I can't give it away for free. I was like, I don't think this is going to work then. And I felt for her, but like, even with her discount, it was a little too much for us to just say, hey, I'm going to buy $60 worth of cosmetics I might not be able to use. It was awkward because that could have been a lot of fun. But Oh well. Better than that stuck in your head. That's very true. That is a true statement. We actually dug out my old computer that I had back in like 2007, and there was so much music on it from like late 90s, early 2000s. Mary Kay is like the OG MLM. Okay, we like her. She's fun today. So I'm going to get going. I have a gig to do, but everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later. Bye.